friends. Today is March 4th. It's March 4th, and here we are at the arch here at Amicalola Falls State Park, where this will begin a tribute hike to Eddie Noonkester, also known the trail name of Noon. As many of you know, Noon had prepared for a few years for a through hike of the Appalachian Trail, and that goal, that dream of his began. Forgive me for not remembering the date. But it wasn't but a couple of weeks ago, and he started out here at the visitor center and hiked up here, went up the trail to the stairs, went up the stairs, got to the hike-in Lenfoot Trail area, and at that point it's very vague or unsure of what happened, but he somehow became disoriented, lost his way away from the trail, and to never be seen again, until a few days later, where they found him deceased. He's a through hiker. He came out to do a through hike and to meet new people, to find a tramway, and to enjoy a journey of a lifetime. Many people reached out in love and compassion and concern, and this is what led to this day of and of course I've spoke with family, some of the family, and we are now taking the steps to get Eddie or Noon's tag. I have his hiker tag on my day pack here. Number 167 was his number. We are going to take that tag to Mount Katahdin, and then the tag will be returned to the family, all worn out, beat up, scratched up, curled up, whatever happens to those tags along the way. And we're going to document along the way photos, short video clips of what Noon may have seen or what Noon may have enjoyed along the way. I'm only taking it up the approach trail to Springer Mountain, to the summit of Springer Mountain, in which we will write a small paragraph, a small tribute in memory of Noon. And we'll put his trail name there, and I will pass it off to Sarah and Jonathan Baker, in which they intend to take that tag all the way to Katahdin with them. Now, there very well may be other hikers that may play a part in this and maybe carry the tag for a time. That's to be unseen at this time. All I know is that we'll pass it on to the bakers and they will carry it. And of course, if for some reason or another they need to be off the trail, they'll simply find another person that's willing to take on the responsibility. And this is a responsibility, and it's also a very an honor to be able to do this, because we want to be able to follow the tag. We want to follow this journey as a tribute and in memory of Noon. This is where it begins. I'll come back to you later. I'll take photos throughout the day, some short video clips, and we'll put together little videos for everybody to share. We got a view of the falls up there behind me. That's pretty cool. I want y'all to know that, I mean, I have a heavy heart right now, but I'm also humbled in gratitude that I can play a part in this, and that we can share love and compassion toward the family. And I pray that we all can do that, and take time to have them in your thoughts and prayers, and send good vibes to those. But come over here to the water for a minute. Now it looks like if you want to go on that trail over there, you're going to have to walk across the water. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get going, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Hi everybody. All right, so I have made it to the junction here of the hike-in trail and the approach trail heading to Springer. It's on here. The hike-in is 1 mile up this trail right here, and then looks like we got 3.4 more miles to go to Springer Mountain. If we come on over here, it looks like I've gone about 4.5 miles. So met a couple people coming up the trail and just chatted with them a little bit and kind of told them what we were doing about this tribute hike for Eddie Noonkester. You know, it was touching and for them, and of course they thanked me and thanked all those that are involved in this process of this journey hike. So, but anyway, I'm just gonna kind of sit down right here for a minute and kind of take in some of the beauty here and get a little bite to eat, something to drink, hydrate. And yeah, just kind of soak in the beauty here. And I'm kind of glad that the rain has not started yet. You know, I got some views out there, but at some point I believe the rain is coming, and that's fine. I accept it. I will get wet. As part of the process here, part of a through hike is getting wet and powering through the rain and the wind and the snow and the sleet and hail, whatever comes at you, the heat. But you guys, I thank you all again for kind of watching and being supportive of this tribute hike. So, but you guys have a good day, and we'll see you in a while. Bye bye. Hello, my friends. All right, I'm probably, I don't know, maybe 2 miles from Springer Mountain. There's a tree. But I'm probably a half mile from the shelter, from Blacktop Shelter. I'll probably stop in there and see if there's any hikers in there and meet them, and you know, chat with them for a little bit. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about the experience here so far. I'm struggling for a minute to think whether I should kind of talk about everything so far or end this segment of the approach trail with it. You guys, I know I've showed you some video and some photos and stuff so far, but you know, even though it's winter time, or you know, coming up on spring, you know, and all the leaves are on the ground, there's no greenery in here, it's still absolutely beautiful in here. The trail has been very kind today, calm. The rain, I mean, it shows a 70-80% chance of rain right now, and it's not raining. You know, and honestly, I hope I catch a little bit of rain. Who wishes rain upon them, right? And it's like, I don't know if it's 45 degrees, 40 to 45 degrees right now here. But that's okay. All right, the shelter's coming up. I can see the shelter here. So we'll just talk to you till I get there. But anyhow, as I've walked the trail today with Noon in mind, you know, taking moments to stop and look around. Today's hike has not necessarily, it hasn't been my hike. You know, I've actually taken more time to stop and look around. And I've just tried to do a little bit different, thinking of what Noon might have done. I don't know him, I don't know what he hiked like, but it's a great experience, and I'm humbled to be able to partake in this experience. It doesn't look like anybody's at the shelter, but I'm going to go in there anyway. There's lots of campsites right here, fire pits, things like that. I suppose this place does get pretty busy. I suspect by tonight this place will have a bunch of folks. Let's we'll just go right down here. But anyhow, I know I've made this public, this journey here. So we got the shelter, we got the water's that way. It's like a half a mile that way. It's way down there to get water. So it's like there is a place to get water about a half mile back, which I suggest people get water at, so they don't have to walk down that hill. But anyhow, like I said, I've made this video public, and I want you guys to know that I don't do that to say, hey, look at me, look at, you know, these people, what we're doing. I mean, there's a lot of people, you know, giving me attaboys and appreciation, and you know, their gratitude toward what we're doing, and I appreciate that. I truly do. But this is certainly not about me, the bakers, or anybody else that carries this. We just simply want to be able to provide family and friends a view of what you know, Eddie may have seen, and just to kind of bring a little bit of the experience of what a thru hiker does, and some of those things that he or she goes through, and there's so much more to come. There's so much of this trail. This is just you know, just short of 9 miles is what I'm doing for this, and just being able to provide some photos and some video of the trail and things like that. So, but you guys, I just wanted to share with you that this has been, you know, another moment of me becoming even more humble than ever before. So before my through hike, I was kind of a cocky, like, I got this trail, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's humbled me. And this is another opportunity I've had. What an honor it is as well. But these two trees right here, this one right here and that one there, I hung my hammock there a few weeks ago. Or no, not that one. I forgot where I had. Right here, this tree here and that tree over there. When I was here with Smiley. And we had a roaring fire going right here. But this is the Black Gap shelter. It sleeps, I don't know, 8 maybe? 8 people. And then we got over here, we got a food storage box over there where people can store their food. Or we got these cables where you simply hook the bag to the clip and run it up so your food bag, whatever, is hanging up there so bears can't get it, or mice, or whatever, any other critters. But anyhow, this is the Black Gap shelter that many through hikers will stay at their first night just before Springer. We have about 1.5 miles to go to get to Springer Mountain, to the summit of Springer Mountain, where we'll pass the tag off to the bakers. What a beautiful place this is, isn't it? But you guys, I thank you, and to the family, I express my greatest of gratitude for this opportunity to bring to you something that I know that could possibly bring some emotions to you, and some heartache, maybe even some heartache. But I think that we can also look at such, things like this, and it can help us bring some peace and also some healing. And I know that the family needs some healing and some peace, and maybe there may be people searching for answers. And we can spend our whole lives looking for answers of something that's happened in our lives. And sometimes we'll find those answers, sometimes right away, sometimes we never will find those answers. But we just need to trust that that sometimes things happen for reasons, and we don't know what those are. But I'll tell you what, this here has certainly blessed me and blessed others, gives us an opportunity to serve and to find compassion and love, and to share that with others. And I challenge all of you to, if there's an opportunity to serve another, to show love and compassion to another, I would challenge you to take that step to do so. And sometimes it may be out of your comfort zone, but take that step, because it certainly brings us a blessing to be able to do that. And it has humbled me many, many times to do that. And it doesn't have to be in public. You don't have to announce it or anything like that, but just something in secret. You could be unknown, just an anonymous type thing, but it feels good right here. And like I said, I'm not doing this for any attaboys at all, but I'm just a token to be used, or I'll even go as far as saying that I'm a believer, and I believe that sometimes God will do things with our hands. Okay, He uses us as a tool and as a resource. And I've quit asking that question of why me, or what is it about me, because I did that a lot. I've done that a lot. It's like, why do people like me so much, why they whatever. But I quit doing that, because I'm doing something that adds value to somebody else's life, or to their hike, their through hike. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here before I start getting all emotional and everything else. But thank you guys. Thanks for being supportive, and keep the Bakers and of course the Noonkester family in your thoughts and prayers this year as this through hike goes on, and as this journey of a tribute hike in memory of Eddie Noonkester continues to go north to Katahdin. And I appreciate you all so much for your love and support, compassion that you show towards the family. That's what the hiker community is about. And we also need to take that into our personal lives outside of the trail as well. There's so much going on outside this trail that brings animosity and hatred, and discontent. But you guys, we can make a difference. We can certainly make a difference in our lives, even if it's just one person. That's all we need to do is make a difference in one person's lives, and it'll come back to us tenfold. So, but you guys, thanks again. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I made it.
In record time.
I know. Actually, yeah, I actually left later than I wanted.
Yeah, we saw that.
And
we thought, how he'll be here too.
I wasn't sure how I was going to do because I don't have trail legs anymore. I found that out in the Smokies. I don't know, what was it? 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And because I was going to hike the entire Smokies with a couple of guys, I got halfway through and my knees were shot, and I couldn't do it. I twisted an ankle too. So. But anyhow, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Get used to the fist bump thing or the elbow thing. But you know what? This is a different occasion.
Right.
But again, thanks so much for being here.
Yes.
I truly appreciate you guys taking on this responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
well, like I said, we felt called to do that. So.
And it's an honor to do this for his family.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. As I was walking, I obviously all these thoughts go through your mind. Have you guys through hiked before?
No.
You guys are in for a treat.
Yeah.
Both the good and the bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you get lost in your thoughts a lot.